Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Cory.
I'm Anna.
And we are from kitandcatshop.com. Even though it's a little bit late, it's time for our
Year in Review.
And preview of year to come. But we did want to say thank you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The first and foremost thing that we try to do every year is make sure that you guys know how much we appreciate you. The subscribers to the YouTube channel, the people who check us out regularly on Instagram, the Facebook groups that we're a part of, and getting all of your comments. We cannot thank you all enough.
We also wanted to thank everyone who supported our little shop, kitandcatshop.com.
2021, it was still a tough year for pretty much everybody, but we also had a few hurdles that we had to go through, and I personally wanted to not just give my thanks to you guys for sticking with us, but I wanted to thank Anna, because I had some things that I had to deal with, which meant that everything related to our store and our social media all got dumped completely on her. And she did a fantastic job, and I'm very grateful for that.
Well, and thank you to the community. You guys were so nice. Just the caring messages and heartfelt inquiries into how we were doing, especially from some of the friends we've made in the community with regards to Smart Doll. It really meant a lot. And even the store, your guys' support, it means a lot. Especially your reviews and your recommendations to others. That means a lot. We're not sponsored. We don't have a Patreon. We kind of decided that the shop would be our way to give back, and also for you guys to give us feedback.
We are basically our own sponsors, and we decided a while back that the YouTube channel was something that we wanted to do to share things with you guys. We had a brief flirtation with thinking that we were going to be YouTubers, but we quickly realized that that was not where our passions lie. Our passions lie with these dolls and photography and creating for these dolls. Anna would much rather be sitting at this table drafting a pattern or coming up with something new than trying to come up with something to talk about on a weekly basis. So that's another thing we want to thank you guys for, is your patience and understanding that we're not trying to cater to YouTube's algorithm. No. What we want to do is give you guys something that you enjoy watching. Our first and foremost thing is that it should be informative.
Value. That was my big word. Is we may not post weekly, but when we have something that we feel has value, whether it's a sewing tutorial or showing you other stores, other shops, or showing you something that we have created that is something that you might want to venture into as well. But we wanted to make sure that we had value, that when we do post something, we're contributing to the Smart Doll community or to the doll collecting community as a whole. We are mostly Smart Dolls, and that's kind of why we started the shop and the channel, but I'm a doll collector, and he's kind of an anime and figurine collector, so you know there's a lot more to our hobby. So that's kind of one of the things we were thinking about. We would like to do more of in 2022 is share a little bit more broader view of our hobby.
And share some more hobbies, but don't get us wrong. We're not only trying to be an educational. We're not PBS here.
No.
But so we're going to still have some of the videos where we're doing something because it made us laugh.
Well, I call those the stories.
But they're the ones that we do because we have a story to tell, and we think they're fun, we think they're funny, and it allows us to showcase the reason we got into Smart Dolls in the first place, which was for photography. We got 2 of them in, and they absolutely surprised us by having unexpectedly strong personality. They became a lot more than what we thought they were going to be when they showed up. We ordered a couple of cute dolls, and something happened.
Yeah, that's kind of... 2021 was kind of an interesting thing for us.
So we started 2021 with 9 dolls. And then we wound up deciding that we wanted another one. It was kind of a little bit of an impulse buy. So we wound up getting Prism. And not long after that, we got Diane.
I fell in love with Genesis, so we got Diane. Right after we got Diane, we took her to Fabric Friends and Dolls because she needed some clothes. While we were there, Aggie jumped into the shopping cart and we brought her home. And then he went up to Idaho for a few months, and while he was there, he had his birthday, so that's when we got Terry. And that takes us to 13, a full baker's dozen.
We've got a baker's dozen. Who knows what 2022 will bring?
Well, 2022...
Probably Danny. Danny knows.
Yeah, hopefully Batgirl.
We're anxiously awaiting that.
Danny has been posting about making the... Is he still calling it Pocket Smart Doll?
I don't think so.
The 4th scale one?
I don't know that he's actually
Or
officially
Mini
given it a
Smart
name
Doll.
yet. I think it's just Mini.
But, yeah, so we're hoping for those.
How many fingers did you just hold up?
Maybe more than one.
Well, I do still kind of want to get one of the Interstellar Blues. But
Yeah.
that is going to require some financial manipulation. We'll
Yeah.
call it that.
Let's put it this way. Hey guys, if you got new dolls and you need earring kits, you can help fund the blue doll.
We do not have a Patreon. We are not asking you to support us by donations. But we can guarantee you, if you go to kittencatshop.com and place an order, you will help us add to a blue and some shorter ones. Been in business for 2 years now.
I know, this is our 3rd year.
Yeah, and that is a big thing that actually happened in 2021, is we did launch kittencatshop.com. Moving over, instead of just having an Etsy store,
The marketplace, yeah.
we have our own domain, which is the home to a few exclusive things that you cannot find on Etsy. We do still have our Etsy store. We don't right now have any plans of shutting that down. But there are things on kittencatshop.com that you're not going to find on our Etsy store. Keep an eye out. We've got some surprises in store.
2021, we've been working on some skill sets, some new tools that we purchased, and some things to help us make things more streamlined.
We're trying to step up our game a little bit because of Anna having to do everything. We did kind of have a little bit of a creativity stagnation, and so we weren't putting out as many new things as we would have liked to.
We work really much as a team, so I didn't want to put a lot of things out that weren't part of us, you know. So for 2022, we are really looking forward to kind of moving forward with some of our product lines. We've been kind of re-engineering some of the cosplay stuff.
We have improved our skill sets. Anna has gotten way better at, mostly because of you guys and some of the comments that you have made. The pattern instructions have been more detailed, and we've had a few ideas about that as well. One of the things that has come up a couple of times is apparently other pattern developers have very, very long, detailed, full of photographs, step-by-step pattern instructions. And Anna has always been making these similar to what you might get out of a Simplicity envelope.
Yeah, to the commercial patterns. I have been trying to make a concerted effort to make sure that I'm using standard terms, standard symbols, standard format. I'm going to be looking into doing some more tutorial videos or sew-alongs so that when you purchase the pattern, if there's kind of something different or unique about that pattern, you can just go right to our YouTube and pull up that video, and then you can see how that goes together.
In 2021, we introduced our cosplay items. We had a few. We were just barely learning, and we found out that the learning curve was way steeper than this fat guy could climb quickly, so it's taken a while. So spend a lot of time in 21 trying to improve the skill sets for some of the 3D modeling stuff and coming up with some new ideas for some different cosplay items. We're hoping to have more in 2022 and maybe some different kinds of designs. We would love to hear what you would like to see. Sometimes my imagination fails me, so leave a comment. Tell us the sort of thing that you would like to see if your dolls happen to be into cosplay.
Another thing we actually started in 2020 with the no-hole earrings and the magnetic jewelry, and it's been a lot of fun, especially like when we figured out how to do the magnetic clasps on the bracelets and the necklaces and that. I have arthritis. Sometimes he has gamer thumb. The big thing for us has been that it would be easy to get on and off the doll, it wouldn't damage the doll, and that it represented scale. So we're kind of looking forward to, in 2022, of adding some things to the accessories line, branching out into some different other items that kind of follow along that same thing to go with your fashions that you're sewing.
And we might have a few special versions of old favorites.
Yeah, we thought that would be kind of fun too, is to try just some fun special editions or limited items. One of the things that got us into Smart Doll was photography. And the big thing for us was that things would be in scale. And some things we have found work, like Our Generation or American Girl dolls, that kind of thing, but they're always just not quite right. So for New Year's Eve photo shoot, I went out and got out my polymer clay and stuff and made some hors d'oeuvres with caviar, and everybody really seemed interested in those. And then,
as a part of the New Year's Eve stuff, we ran again into the old problem. There are not really any props that are perfectly suited to Smart Dolls. As much as we love Smart Dolls, there are some proportional discrepancies. You might be able to find something that they could hold in one of the grippy hands, but in order for their hand to go around it, the rest of it looks just way out of proportion. So we have been looking into getting some pretty accurate modeling stuff, and I'm doing my darndest to improve my skills in 3D modeling for the 3D printer. So we're looking to have Smart Doll scale, Smart Doll specific props for photography and playtime.
Yeah.
So we've started playing with a few things like cups, glasses, things of that nature. Our first draft of some of those items you may have seen in the New Year's Eve party photo shoot that was on Instagram. So we're hoping to expound on that as well in 2022.
It being that time of year, a lot of channels do their hashtag BJD end of year. So yeah, just kind of a touch. We did something a little bit different last year. We'll probably do something different next year, but we did want to say thank you to everyone who has supported us and befriended us and meant so much to us this year. And we wanted to kind of give you guys a little teaser of what we have coming forward and what we're looking forward to for 2022.
Like Anna said, the biggest part of this video is not necessarily us trying to show you what's to come. It's to say thank you to you guys. The YouTube audience, the Instagram audience, the people that we talk to daily on Facebook. Well, the people she talks to daily on Facebook. You guys are awesome. And we have been very grateful for the fact that you guys have not treated us like a store that happens to be on Facebook. You guys have made us feel like friends who happen to own a store. So thank you for that. We are truly grateful. We hope you stick with us. We hope that you stay tuned, and we have some things that we're excited about, and we kind of hope that you'll be excited about them too. So we can't wait to show them to you when we get them right. I know we've said this 100 times, but sometimes it feels like we can't say it enough. Thank you all. We hope to see you again soon, and we look forward to dealing with you all in 2022. Thanks again. Talk to you later. Bye now.